What's going on, guys? Billy here, and today I want to discuss a topic that doesn't really get all that much attention, and that is buying a drone used. Now, I myself am not that big of a fan of buying used items, but it is a great way to save money if you're looking to purchase a high-priced item such as a drone. So in this video, I'm going to talk a little bit about what you should look out for when buying a used drone. I guess first we'll discuss some of the different places that you can go to purchase a used drone. Now, off the top of my head, I can name a few, like eBay, Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace. I know that some people use Letgo, although I personally haven't used it in the past. And also there's the DJI store, where you can buy refurbished units through their online store. Just search refurbished and you'll get some different options. They don't seem to have every drone on here, but if they have what you're looking for, it could be a good way to save some money if you're looking to buy a drone. Also, coming straight from DJI themselves, is probably going to be in pretty good condition, almost like new. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of buying used things, just for the fact that I love the experience that comes along with buying something new. I mean, all the setup that's involved, all of the unboxing, to me it's worth paying the extra money, and also knowing I won't have to deal with any problems down the road of dealing with a used product. This brings us into some of the different things that you need to look for before purchasing a drone used. If you buy something like an iPhone or an iPad used, usually it functions normally. You might have a few dings around the body, but a drone is a totally different story. In fact, I would place buying a drone in the category of like buying a used car and not a used tech product. There's so many small moving parts inside of a drone and so much that could go wrong that it really puts it in its own category away from just general tech and general camera products. Because of that, let's now go over some of the things that you need to look out for before purchasing a drone used. First of all, check to see what the package comes with. Usually, if someone is going to be selling their drone, they're probably getting rid of all the other accessories that come along with it, because why would they need it if they're selling their drone? This could include bags, filters, extra batteries, and sometimes when you get into the higher level drones, extra remotes. I mean, you really need to look at what else comes with the package, because usually they're selling this drone for less than the price of a new drone, and you also get all of these other accessories. Oftentimes, just purchasing a drone and using the one battery it comes with is never enough. Almost everyone I know goes out and buys some sort of accessory, whether it's a new battery, some filters. I mean, a lot of things are must-haves for flying drones, and if you can get a bundle deal, it could save you a lot of money. Next, if the drone you're looking to buy is made by DJI, ask to see the flight records. This can be found by going to the DJI Go app and tapping on the three lines in the top right corner. Choose flight records, and then from there we can see the specific details for certain drones. This way, we can see the mileage, so to speak, on the drone that you're looking to purchase. Sometimes a used drone that you're looking at might be priced a little bit higher just because it looks great in the pictures and it's in great physical condition, but once you look under the hood and take a look at the flight records, this person, the seller, could have flown the absolute hell out of it, which definitely raises some red flags. Moving on, make sure you analyze the pictures closely and examine to make sure there's no damage to the drone whatsoever. I mean, even the smallest little crack in the drone's body could affect the flight performance and the overall integrity of the body. In my experience, buying and selling used things through eBay for myself and other family members, it really never hurts to ask for more pictures. Just shoot the guy a message, ask him if he can send you over some closer pictures of certain areas, and again, above all, make sure there's no damage whatsoever to the drone. Fourth up, and probably most important, if you're looking to purchase a drone used, try and buy local so that you can meet up with the seller in person and get a test flight in of the drone. Make sure he or she brings all of the different accessories, check all the batteries, make sure all of them work, look at the filters if they include those, see if there's any scratches, but above all, make sure that when you're flying the drone, everything is normal and nothing is out of the ordinary. It's almost like test driving a car, again putting it closer to that category than anything in tech like an iPhone or an iPad. Also, if you guys meet up with someone locally and buy it right there in person, you don't have to pay the shipping. I mean, if you buy something like a Phantom 4 Pro or maybe something like the Inspire series, it's going to be a lot of cost for shipping, whether you have to pay it or the seller has to pay it. Again, it's adding up somewhere and it cuts out that cost completely. Next up, check the warranty on the drone. So you can always ask the seller for the serial number and from there look it up yourself. If they don't feel comfortable giving that to you, then you could have them look it up and then have them send you the information. I know it's kind of tough, but sometimes people aren't comfortable with sending out the serial number to their products. Also, if you're buying a DJI product, ask them if they have DJI Care Refresh on their drone, as that is a big help, especially if you're a new pilot and you're afraid you're going to crash it. Warranty is always something that is really important to look at, especially when buying something very expensive, like a drone that is at high risk for crashing, especially if you're someone new and you don't really know what you're doing. The final tip that I have for you when purchasing a used drone is to analyze the video and pictures that come straight off of the camera of the drone. Sometimes these people try to sell their drones because the camera is having issues, whether it's artifacting, not focusing properly, and also just from like a test flight or just pictures of the camera itself, like the person taking the picture of the drone. You can't really tell what's wrong internally, so make sure you take a look at the pictures and videos coming straight off of the card, and maybe if you want to, shoot some test footage with that person there when you're doing a test flight just to make sure that everything checks out. So guys, that about wraps up all the tips that I have for you for purchasing used drone. Again, my biggest tip for you is to buy local because you're going to be able to test fly the drone, you're going to be able to get it in your hands and make sure that everything is perfect before you purchase and before you put out all that money. Also, if you guys are looking to just strictly buy online, DJI is a great place to go, especially their refurbished units. I mean, they're refurbished by DJI themselves. They of course know what they're doing on those drones, and also you always have DJI support to follow up with if you ever have any issues. But guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you learned a few things about purchasing a used drone if you're looking to do so. And as always, I'll talk to you later. Peace.